Welcome back, Automania. This is automotive for you. The newest automotive information just for you. Honda's 2017 CRF250R has been a perennial contender that has come up just shy of its peers when in the engine performance and suspension departments. With an all-new, electric start, stock engine and a chassis layout that mimics the 2018 CRF450R, the 2018 CRF250R is poised to make a serious run at 250cc motocross class owners. Honda is really hoping that the 2018 CRF250R will give the flat motocross motorcycle market a nice shot in the arm. The 2018 CRF250R's clean sheet approach does away with Honda's Unicam 4-valve engine design, which will remain in use on the CRF450R for the time being. To achieve maximum power levels at high RPM, the 250R's 249.5cc engine boasts a double overhead cams and a new cylinder head that features a 1-degree narrower included angle than the 21.5-degree angle of the 2017 and larger titanium valves, 33mm intake and 26mm exhaust instead of 30.5mm intake and 25mm exhaust. To help the engine breathe more efficiently, the camshaft lobes deliver more valve lift on both the intake and exhaust sides, 10.5mm versus 9.2mm on the intake and 9.5mm versus 8.4mm on the exhaust. F1-style finger-follower rocker arms are used for greater valve train stability with the higher lift cams. Like the 2017-18 CRF450R, the CRF250R also uses the valve springs with oval cross-section coils to help keep engine height as low as possible for better mass centralization. Honda engineers also relocated the cam chain to the other side of the engine. It's now located on the right. The 2018 engine also features a much larger bore and shorter stroke than the previous Unicam engine, -79mm by 50.9mm compared to the 2017 76.MX 53.8mm. Pretty much a standard in the industry nowadays, a bridge box piston is located in the CRF250R's cylinder that now has a 4.5mm offset rather than a 4mm offset. The CRF250R is the first production Honda engine to utilize the proven piston design. A new crankshaft with an H-shaped cross-section reduces reciprocating weight by 350 grams without, says Honda, sacrificing crankshaft rigidity. A larger oil jet is also used in an effort to cool the underside of the piston more efficiently. And, speaking of oil, the 2018 engine also gets a completely redesigned oiling system with a new scavenging pump that maintains negative pressure more effectively in order to reduce pumping loss and friction at the high RPM where the engine is designed to work best. The oil passages are shaped to provide a simpler and shorter path as the oil circulates through the engine. There's also less oil in the engine than before, as the 2018 CRF250R does away with the separate engine oil, transmission oil compartments, allowing a reduction in engine oil capacity from 1600cc down to 1250cc. The oil pump, drive gear and filter are now located on the right side of the engine rather than on the left. Honda didn't feel the need to change the 2018 CRF250R's throttle body size. A 46mm KIN throttle body is still part of PGM-5 fuel injection system, but the entire intake layout uses the same downdraft design introduced on the 2017 CRF450R. The benefit is that the incoming fuel charge gets a much straighter and more symmetrical shot into the combustion chamber than previous Honda designs for better throttle response and easier power production. The CRF250R's ECU retains Honda's excellent working engine mode select system, which allows for virtually on-the-fly engine mapping changes by simply pushing a button mounted on the left side handlebar. It allows the rider to choose from among 3 fuel injection maps: standard, smooth, aggressive to match the terrain and/or rider preference. The system's smooth and aggressive modes can also be remapped using Honda software and a laptop computer. The end result of all of these changes is expected to be a CRF250R that offers superior acceleration and much improved top-end performance. Honda also redesigned the 2018 CRF250R clutch and 5-speed transmission. The new clutch still features coiled springs, but it features clutch plates that use 2 friction materials instead of 1. The gears in the transmission feature entirely different ratios than the 2017 CRF250R, and the whole works shave an additional 200 grams from the powertrain. About chassis. The CRF250R's aluminum perimeter chassis is taken from the proven 6th-generation design introduced on the 2017 CRF450R. The frame offers a shorter wheelbase and better flex to help improve rear-wheel traction. Quick-handling aluminum perimeter chassis that Honda designed for the 2017 CRF450R, and now 2018 CRF450R. And since the 2018 CRF250R chassis is identical, it's hard to imagine that our minds will be changed. The new for the 250 frame is intended to incorporate the same slim and low layout of the CRF450R and deliver better drive off the starting gate and out of corners while retaining high-speed stability. The new main spars are tapered and feature more gradual bends to offer better flex characteristics than the old ones, and the aft section places the rear shock 39 mm lower in the chassis than before for better mass centralization. A new subframe has also been lightened by 20% via the use of an extruded rather than forged rear section. A shorter and narrower swing arm also shaves 220 grams from the chassis while placing more weight on the rear end. Like the CRF450R, the 2018 CRF250R also gets a 1.6-gallon titanium fuel tank to help lower the center of gravity even further. The 2018 CRF250R's brake and tire spec is about the only thing that hasn't really changed all that much from the 2017. The Wave-style front rotor still measures 260 mm and is clamped by a Nissan 2-piston rotor, while the rear is a 240 mm Wave-style unit with a Nissan single-piston caliper. Dunlop is still the OEM tire supplier for the CRF250R, although Dunlop Geomax MX's 80/100-21 front and 120/90-19 rear tires replace the MX51s found on the 2017. Of course, the 2018 CRF250R is nothing like the 2017 model, and you also won't mistake the one for the other at the track. The 18 boasts smoother, more compact bodywork that is designed to not only help slim up the look of the bike and improve ergonomics, it's also designed to be more aerodynamic and to provide more efficient airflow into the CRF's compact dual radiators. To keep the CRF250R looking fresh for a longer amount of time, the graphics are of the in-mold variety. Okay, that's all Automania. See you at the next automotive info, and thank you for watching Automotive for You.